Alrighty guys, while Josh is getting the Ultra Slug lined up, I'll show you what we got today. And they are mini slugs. We have a once fired Federal Top Gun cut down to 1 3/4 inches, a Shadot primer, 15 grains of tight group, an X12X gas seal, 1/8 inch of felt wad, and then 1/8 inch 12 gauge nitro card, a Lee 7/8 ounce drive key slug, and it is saboed with the same hull you see here. Yep, it is using a 12 gauge hull as a sabot. So, we're going to see how accurate these are at 42 yards. Last time we shot something kind of similar to this out of Jaren's 88 with its rifled barrel. We had pretty good luck with them. Yeah. We were using, what did we have? Red dot and green dot's what it was. And they fared really well. So, we'll run these over a chrono. I'm hoping for around 1300 FPS.
Hopefully the tight group gives us a tight group.
Yeah, hopefully it does. But if you want to, leave your predictions down in the comments. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, Ultra Slug is what we're using. Fully rifled barrel. Alright, it's rolling. Just mic check real quick. Mine's on. Okay.
Mic check. Yeah, we're good. Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. Today we're going to be shooting these little fellers. He's done spoke on them, but I guess let's jump right into it. We're at 42 yards. We've got the chronograph set up.
We have a dog down range.
The dog down range. It just crossed out of said range though, so I guess we're at 42 yards. We're using the Ultra Slug.
Yep. We'll wait a couple seconds for Ollie to clear. We'll get back with you guys.
Now guys, I've got a serious question. How could I have this thing set up to be dead perfect and literally pick it up and lay it back down and it be 8 inches low? The height never changed.
Maybe the position of the gun and the sled changed. That's all I can think of.
Right. I don't know. Are you ready though?
Yeah.
Alrighty guys, let's see how this first one does. I'm going for the left point of aim.
993.
I don't see it.
That is not quite the 1300 I was hoping for.
Oh, I see it.
I don't see it. Where's it at?
Really high.
Really high.
Really high. I'm going to throw a second one. Hopefully that was a fluke. If not, I'm going to have a group in the board.
I checked the barrel just to, you know.
I'm going to.
All stuck?
Yeah. Yeah, the hull stuck. It busted primer. The
That's
brass
weird.
and everything looks fine on it. There's no marks on the primer, but it busted the primer. That's not a sign of pressure.
No, the gun just busts the primer sometimes. Yeah. With that barrel, either of the 10 gauge barrels, the other Ultra Slug barrel.
It's just this receiver.
Yep, it's probably the firing pin. You guys that have watched this for a while know that gun just busts firing pin sometimes.
Yeah. It's never gave us a light strike, but it definitely
it definitely busts them sometimes though.
Yeah. Oh, 10, never mind. I found them.
10-14.
I found them. They're going to the right, but that's okay. I'll keep stacking them. Right now I've got...
Oh, they're right in the middle, aren't they?
Yeah, I was going to say, right now I've got two touching, basically.
Okay.
They're in the middle. Why does this... They don't like these mini shells.
I guess not.
It's all right, though. I'm saving... I'll show you all the shells whenever we're done shooting. Obviously, it's not showing no marks or nothing to scare me. It's just... This thing don't like mini shells, I suppose.
Guess not.
There is no recoil, though. Okay, there was a weird flyer.
906, yeah, that one's like a foot high.
And it's stuck. Now I gotta get up. Dang it. I'm lazy, guys. I didn't want to get up. They've been coming out just enough I catch them with the rim of my knife and pop them the rest of the way out.
Right.
Like I said, I just barely touched that and it come out. They ain't sticking by much.
Maybe this load's just no good. Documented anyway.
Oh, it is gross. Yeah, there's probably as much unburnt powder as there is in this one shell in the barrel.
Okay.
Oh. Shall we continue?
Yeah. I guess finish out your group. We'll look at it.
I don't even know if I'd call this a group. More like a conglomeration.
691.
Okay. I'm throwing this last one just because of ridiculousness. No, I'm not. I'm done. That's a 4-shot group, guys.
Yeah, that one hit right below point of aim. Oh, well, these aren't any accurate.
I bet you can hit the plate at 100 first try, though.
Maybe.
Oh,
I think you guys can see it there. There
that help?
is, yeah, tons of unburned powder in that barrel. And yeah, it was clean before we started filming. Oh well, just not a good load. But having a look at the primer, you can see.
It busted 2 of them, I think.
Yep, that one looks fine. The brass looks just fine. That was very little tight group. Obviously, our speed is fairly low. Let's call it 700 to 1000 FPS. Quite a wide swing. That one looks just fine. That one busted the primer, but that's not a load issue. That is just the gun. And this one also busted the primer.
There's no pressure signs whatsoever on them.
Nope. Just a bad load. And I don't know what's up with these holes, but they are not coming out of the gun. We experienced that last week with the Rios too, or a couple weeks ago with the blue Rios we had. Maybe the chamber walls are just really dirty. No,
No.
they come clean when I clean the gun. I don't know. I count 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Junk. That's honestly what this load is, guys. Back to the drawing board. Hey,
Yeah.
look, dragonfly. Hope it flew.
Oh. I'll take one offhand shot at the plate as a Hail Mary. We'll see if I can hit it. Josh thought he had 2. I did 2 right here. But nope, his first one's way up here on the board.
See, I thought that at first, but when I shot the second time, I was like, well, no, I was wrong. I did have the first one in the board, which I mentioned that I'll make a group in the board in the very first of the video. So,
yep, if you look, they're flying true.
oh yeah, they're flying true and stable. It's just
not a very good accurate load here.
Now, this is my theory. I've tested this a little bit, dabbled in it per se, but like loading a really accurate slug that we know in 2.5-inch holes instead of 2 3/4 to save components, and it hurt the accuracy. And Tyler mentioned it too. Actually, it might have to do with the jump from the chamber to the rifling.
Yep.
Lets him hit off center. Not even. I know that sounds crazy, but there is some play there.
Yeah, maybe the slug's going in instead of straight like this, just at a very, very slight angle.
And that starts the beginning of the yaw.
Yep.
And then it translates a lot worse down here.
Yep. Could be what it is. I'd say that is what it is. Because that gun, yes, it's a 3-inch chamber, but we have measured it. It's actually closer to 3 1/4. It's not quite 3 1/2. But that is a big, big jump to that rifling. Whereas Jaren's not Ultra Slug, but 88 was also a 3-inch chambered gun, but actually had a 3-inch chamber.
Right.
That could be another huge factor into it.
I'm starting to think that chamber length has something to do with it.
I just killed a wasp. So, like I said, I'll take one shot at that plate way out there at 100 yards. It is that white dot, middle screen. Let's see if I can just get lucky. This might be a short video, guys, but you know what? Fun anyway. We obviously learned that this is not a good load. Alright, guys, let's see if this is coming out like that. Yeah, the hull comes out. That's not the issue. We did have that issue with Rios. They were new hulls, and they would not come out. But whenever Josh gives me the go-ahead, I'll take a shot at the plate here.
There you go.
All right.
Y'all can see the plate there. No clue,
I don't even know where it hit.
I want to try one now.
That one came out. Looks just fine.
Okay.
I'll show you anyway here. As you can see, the hull looks just fine. I don't know.
Offhanded. It's the only way I'm going to hit this. I'm still in frame.
Yeah, kinda.
I'm gonna say I wouldn't where use off to the side and now you're gonna.
I'll move it back a few steps, but yeah, you're good whenever you're ready. You're good.
Alrighty, guys. No hope here whatsoever, but you see where it went?
Nope, but it impacted the dirt down there a full 2 or 3 seconds after you pulled the trigger, so
yeah,
they're moving slow. If that was very poor camera work, we're sorry. It's really hard to see the screen. I don't know what he's doing here, but I guess we'll find out, and we'll close this video out and move on to the next one.
Yep. You ready?
You aiming at the plate?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I seen where it hit.
Where did it hit?
Well, it hit like 2 foot high on the left, but there's no consistency to these, so. Oh well, I wanted to try one, of course. I put it in the sled. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry this one didn't turn out, but as you've seen, that's what we see.
Yep.
I don't recommend. Update, guys. A thesis of why them little mini shells with the slugs failed on us. Has anybody ever seen a destroyed X12X? No, I did not stutter. X12X gas seal. You ever seen a destroyed one?
That's a first.
This one says, hooray! Look at him. Ain't he a happy little man? And this guy over here said, oh no.
I've never seen an X12X fail until now.
Okay, excuse my mountains for fingerprints there. Holy crap, that's ridiculous. I'm getting distracted. If you look, it's kind of hard to see. That plastic literally melted like, it's almost like he's on fire briefly before. I know he said tight groups fast, but I wouldn't think it'd cause that kind of, right there you can see it on that little top skinny piece there. You can
It's
see where the
faster.
plastic's actually bubbled and melted.
Yeah.
That's wild. I've never seen that with the X12X, let alone with, focus. Come on. 2 X12Xs. This little guy here is like, he's happy though. He's just
Tight group is faster than red dot. I don't think it's a very good slug powder, even with a very light slug.
Focus. There you go. Do y'all see that? When I look over my shoulder, buddy, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. It's wild.
Do y'all see the jagged edges and stuff? That's bubbled up, burnt up plastic.
Maybe the tight group overheated the plastic, and then the rifling just decided to, mangle
well, look,
it.
you can see. See here. See the gray lines on the wad there, guys? Rifling, and then that one right there. The rifling started to twist, and that's the end of the rifling. Hooray.
And now we're shooting the opposite of mini shells. We're shooting 10 gauge.
Yeah. But we noticed them as we was walking back, so I figured I'd give you all an update on that. Update over. Look, guys. I got 3 rows of half runners up in this one.
Yeah. Some corn over here.
I was going to say, the corn's kind of hard to see. It's just Indian corn. I got my sweet corn in the other one, but... And there's some sweet potatoes, and it's doing good. If I can keep numbnuts here from shooting my plants. Edit that out.
Okay.
And now you're not. You're going to leave the okay in me saying that as you record me saying more.
I'll edit it out.
Not.
I'm still recording for a reason.
Know. That's all right. Put this at the end of one of the videos, guys. If you stuck around to the end, thank you.